The presenters of the Man Cave are styled by Edgar's.
You're not my spiritual, you're not my future, you're not my soulmate, but I'm still glad that I met you. You're not my spiritual, you're not my future, you're not my soulmate, but I'm still glad that I met you. You're not my spiritual, you're not my future, you're not my soulmate, but I'm still glad that I met you.
It's 8:30 on a Thursday night right here on SABC3, and we all know what time that is.
What time is it?
Are you joking? It's the Man Cave time.
But we always hear.
Yeah, and this is the night that we go live to SABC3.
Oh, in that case, hi, I'm Lunga Shabalala.
And I'm Yanes Vermeeren, and tonight is a cracker of a show. It's an action-packed, high-octane showdown. One could call this the clash of the V8s, a Mercedes-Benz E500 up against an Aston Martin.
Then we follow up by profiling Mr. Adam Levy. He is the man responsible for bringing cool back to Braamfontein, right before showcasing what we had to go through in building our awesome Man Cave kitchen.
We taught Lunga Shabalala some DIY. And to end off the show, we have the gorgeous Jay Anstey right here on the MCC. And Lunga, I do urge you to behave yourself, brother.
But I always do. Come on, guys.
But for now, what you've all been waiting for, the ultimate car showdown.
The Man Cave Review is brought to you by hippo.co.za. Compare prices and benefits from a range of SA insurance providers. SMS HIPPO to 43298 for car insurance quotes.
This week's motoring segment is proudly brought to you by Sasol. Sasol, reaching new frontiers.
This Mercedes E500 is the bomb. There's so much power with this V8 engine. I'm ready to race. I just have to find out where Mr. Reliable Lunga Shabalala is. I'm good. Where are you? Late as usual. What do you mean you're on holiday? So who am I meant to race, bro? Wow. Sasha Martinengo.
Yanes!
How are you, brother?
I'm terrific.
I'm confused though. Ferrari shoes and an Aston Martin.
313 kilowatts, Le Mans winner, James Bond's car. And you brought a car without a roof.
Actually, we're quite evenly matched here because there's 13 kilowatts between the cars.
True. This one more of a cruiser, that one definitely a racer.
Well, I'm happy about one thing. You've come to race, you look the part. Can you walk the walk though?
Well, can you talk the talk?
I always talk the talk. May the best man win, and I hope you're competitive.
I look forward to it. Let's go. Hey!
Oh, wow. Whew. What an adrenaline rush, huh?
That was brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you.
You have been Mr. Motoring South Africa since the early 70s, so I will give it to you. Well done.
No, I'm that old. Thank you, my friend. Jeez, that was great fun. Eh?
Nothing like racing cars, huh?
Oh, I love it.
Best feeling in the world. I do have an excuse, however. I was driving on a full tank and you were on empty, which means I'm a bit heavier than you.
Fair comment. And you know what? I need to go and fill up now.
You still win, though.
313 kilowatts, 490 Newton meters, top speed 290 kilometers an hour, 0 to 100 in under 5 seconds. This is the Aston Martin V8 Braamfontein N430 limited edition. It is superb.
Aesthetically, I mean, you cannot go wrong with German engineering or German design, and the inside of the car is impeccable. I mean, the instruments all look great. It's got everything you need.
Outside, it is one of the most pretty cars you will ever find. It's got 19-inch wheels. It is beautifully designed, and I love the color scheme that they've gone on this one with the dark blue and the red as well.
You can buy this vehicle for about 1.2 million rand. The Aston, on the other hand, will cost you 2.1 million rand. That's almost double the price. Do you get double the performance? No, not at all. Is this more practical than the Aston Martin? 100%. The Aston Martin, it's a hard drive. Yes, it's going to get you the looks, and maybe it will get you the girl at the end of the day. So Sasha, that was the battle of the V8. Deutschland against the small little island of Britain.
I must say, that was a tremendous amount of fun.
So what are the Germans famous for? German engineering and cars. I would say beer, but I'm Belgian, so I can't.
But the British are famous for the Queen, and they still have Aston Martin, which redeems them for all of their other faults. But I gotta say, I'd prefer a comfy ride on the way home. So can we swap?
This is more me, I think, huh?
Yeah, I think this is me, okay. Thank you very much.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Au revoir.
Can I feel it?
Yeah. Can we split the cost? I've only got 20. I can't think of a better way for two guys to spend their day than racing around a racetrack in V8s. And that's exactly what we did. I have to admit though, Sasha Martinengo is not only a better driver than me, but he also knows so much more about cars than I do.
Then Sasha would definitely agree with me when I say that the Aston Martin is everything Kif when it comes to a motor vehicle. The best in British design. It doesn't hurt that James Bond also drives one of these.
And that you think you're the next African James Bond.
This is true.
Okay, and I won't disagree with you. The Aston Martin is timeless, it is Kif, it's beautiful. And I can tell you, if you drive that car, everyone looks at you. Everyone, especially guys. They love that car. Let's talk about the E500, the Mercedes. And I can't really say anything bad about Merc because I love Merc. It's German, it's the best of German engineering, it's classy. Everything works, it drives smoothly. Except this particular model, I find just boring and plain.
It kind of blends in, it doesn't stick out for me.
No, and every single businessman I'd expect to rock up in a car like this. On top of that, imagine you had to get a perfectly tailored suit fitted and you feel like $1 million, you're about to walk down the aisle, except the color of the suit is grey, dull grey. That's what this car feels like, and therefore,
it's common.
I'm sorry E500, but you're common in my eyes.
But what would you be paying for insurance on the E500?
It's not bad. The best price I could find on Hippo for my profile was 2,300 Rand a month. Considering that the car is very expensive. I mean, that's 1.1 million Rand right there.
Okay, all right.
Not that I'd pay that for that car.
That's a common 1.1 million Rand.
Exactly. Mancavians, let us know what you think. Are the cars Kif or common? Do you agree or disagree with us? Follow the Man Cave on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and give us your thoughts.
On the point of Kif and common, this guy coming up off the ad break is everything Kif. Adam Levy, the man responsible for neighbour goods markets and everything else around Braamfontein.
Compared yet? You could save hundreds of rands per month on your car insurance. SMS HIPPO to 43298 for car insurance quotes.
Okay, no pressure, homie, no pressure, homie. Don't choke, don't choke, don't choke. Oh my goodness, he got both. I can't believe it. Guys, every single week we are giving away a Hisense Infinity H6 smartphone with an Android operating system, and it has that fancy hand gesture selfie function.
And to win yourself one of these and tell us which supercar did we put up against the Mercedes-Benz E500. Tweet us your answer, followed by the hashtag ManCaveSA. Also follow Hisense, and who knows, this could be yours.
Guys, now it's time for a real winner. Now, Lunga, imagine 10 years ago, a decade ago, you found yourself in Braamfontein. The area is completely dilapidated. There's rubble in the streets. What would you have thought? What would you have done?
Check the GPS and then leave.
You and I both, brother, but there are smarter people in the world than us, because one guy had a vision. He saw the hustle and bustle of coffee shops, restaurants, galleries, designer boutiques. He saw good food and wine, and he saw a lot of hipsters.
Such a visionary saw potential where others just saw utter chaos. His name is Adam Levy.
10 years ago, Braamfontein was a very different place. It was unsafe, it was run down, and it was actually pretty deserted. Today, it is a hive of activity, full of markets, young people, creatives, artists, boutiques, nightclubs, coffee shops, you name it. And if you're a hipster in Johannesburg, this is most definitely the place to be. And the mastermind behind this place, a certain Mr. Adam Levy. Adam Levy, how are you, sir?
Welcome to my pad.
I want to take you back 12 years ago. You were walking these streets and you looked at Braamfontein and only you saw potential.
I saw what you see today. I never had any reservations that it would work. But we're at a stage now where a lot of the other property developers around Braamfontein are being forced and compelled to put in great people and to create great spaces. And in doing that, you can change not only a little district, you can change the entire universe. And if you do it well, and you do it with a conscience, you can make magic.
Adam, it's officially a deal. You can wear the director's cap today.
Thank you.
It's your story, so you can produce the insert.
Well, one of the reasons I brought you up here is because I wanted to give you a brief aerial view of the neighborhood, and then we can get down into the street and get the real guts of what's happening in Braamfontein.
Awesome.
Cool. Right in the beginning, it was about getting the cool cats here because they're the ones who are willing to take on spaces that most other people aren't. They're the people that are going to bring life to an environment. Whereas a corporate can go in and go, oh, we'll pay the rent, but we're not going to really do much else other than that. So, and it's about kind of purposing space. So this is a perfectly good example. It's one of the few in this area that I unfortunately don't own, and it's bricked up and it's cordoned off, and it's very much in line with a different line of thinking, a different culture. You know, like we're inside, you're outside, don't come in, don't communicate. The realism about what's happening in Braamfontein is something so unique and real and authentic that people have an insatiable appetite for it because there's nothing else available.
There's a real sense of community, something that you don't get in the suburbs. It doesn't exist anymore.
Suburbs are about walls and about fences and about them and about us. This is about us. People feel very comfortable here because they're here in volume. This place is all about stories. It's all about people.
Speaking of great stories, the Alex Theatre must have a phenomenal story, and you actually own that building. Let's go check it out.
Cool.
Adam, being the maverick you are, you decided to buy the Alex Theatre of all places. Why?
I bought it, you know, on the premise that there was a massive market for theatre, and theatre is a very difficult game in South Africa at the moment. So we had to get really innovative. We do massive parties and launches and TV shows. This building is so multi-dimensional that you have to be open-minded enough to make it work.
This is part of Joburg's history. I mean, it needs to live forever.
It absolutely does, and we need to understand where we've come from, certainly, and it does help formulate where we need to go in the future.
In 12 years, you've done a lot. You've rejuvenated an entire area. You've bought yourself a theatre. But what's next, dude?
Rooftop of the building I'm about to show you.
Okay. What a view, brother. So this is next, a rooftop playground.
That's a brilliant way of putting it. It's exactly what's next. So the 13th floor on the rooftop above the neighbour goods market will become the next mega venue of Johannesburg, and it's part of the evolution of Play Braamfontein, which is my company. We think about people, we think about where they are now, and most of all, we think about how to build for where they'll be tomorrow.
When we decided to come back for season 3 of the Man Cave, we realized there was something missing. There was no place to make man food. So Lunga and I decided to undertake a massive DIY project right here in our cave.
And so we decided to build ourselves a kitchen. In fact, this kitchen.
Using my amazing skills and a lot of hard work from Lunga, and of course a lot of help from Builders Warehouse, we simply got to work. Check this out.
You know, and something just dawned on me. For the past 6 months, we've asked guests to come into a show, ride a bike for 30 seconds, talk to us, and then go home hungry. I think that's why Nicole never gave me a second date.
You think so? I think you just got that. But we are going to change things because today we are going to start the process of building our very own kitchen. We're going to head into Builders Warehouse. We're actually going to design the layout of our kitchen. We're then going to choose our finishes, our appliances. We're going to take all of it home and we're going to start building it ourselves.
That's a really smart kitchen. I hope you can cook because I can't.
The cooking comes later. It's a work in progress. How's it, guys? Yanes.
Morning, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Lunga.
I'm a lady, how are you doing? Mark, nice to see you again.
Okay, big challenge for us today. We need to design a kitchen for our man cave. I want the best of the best.
Great.
I know that you guys are the experts when it comes to designing, but I do have kind of an idea what we want. Can I sketch it down for you quickly?
No problem, yes, do so.
We kind of need it to be an L-shaped for Lunga. And then maybe have like a center island, yes, no? No, Sipo, what do you have for us?
Oh, you bag. There we go. That's your plan there, which is your layout of all your cupboards. Those are your elongated cupboards over there. And that's your nice corner pantry, which you asked for. So I'm just going to give you a 3D view.
Yes.
It was a smart idea, the whole scattered shelf thing.
Yeah, you're the genius. I can't believe how good that looks. It's brilliant. I mean, it's unbelievable that this whole process is so quick and easy.
Let's see if you can make it look this good in the cave.
Well, that's our job, right?
Yes, it is.
That's our job.
Go for it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. A couple of weeks back, we were in Builder's Warehouse designing our own state-of-the-art kitchen for the man cave. Today, we are putting that plan into action.
And the plan is to have your own DIY kitchen. Now, guys, if you come with me very quickly, I'll show you something. When we first arrived, this space here was just dead. It was empty. I brought through the guys from Builder's Warehouse Kitchens, and we have a cost-effective way of building the man cave kitchen.
And that's what you're doing. Thanks, Lunga. As you can see, we've made it pretty far. It's a matter of banging your carcasses up, getting your doors on.
This is basically like the perfect DIY kitchen because everything here is pre-cut and almost pre-assembled, right?
It is. It's just a matter of loading it in the bucky, taking it home, putting it in yourselves.
And the points of materials, I want to see what Yanez and Dion have in store for us.
Dion, unfortunately, I've got a very expensive taste. I didn't want the melamine. I wanted this fancy gloss finish pastel.
When you say fancy, I'll say you got it right. You've got a brilliant design, and I'm loving the black and white traditional look.
Okay, so where does this come from? Because it's quite lightweight. Is this a plastic?
No, it's an extruded gel. It's from Australia. On this one, you know, we love to beat them in sport, but on this one, we're going to have to join them.
Okay.
Now, it's an extruded gel. It gets laminated on the door and as well as used for a splashback.
Is it stronger than glass?
Yes, 25 times stronger than glass. It has a repairable scratch solution as well.
Lunga, congratulations. We have finally finished our man cave kitchen. And I also found a new spot for our neon man cave sign. Man Cavians, we've got a great competition for you. We're giving away a 20,000 Rand gift voucher to one lucky viewer towards their dream kitchen, courtesy of Builder's Warehouse. All you have to do is tell us what you would do to change your kitchen for 20,000 Rand. Remember to mention @BuildersFan as well as hashtagging ManCaveSA.
Yep, quick ad break, but when we come back, we're joined by the gorgeous actress, Jay Anstey. When she's not making hair shampoo look sexy, or dancing for survival, or even competing for R1 million, she is, in one word, an actress. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Jay Anstey. Where did it begin, this bug for acting?
I know where. So your dad is an actor, your mom's a ballerina, and they made you do it.
They forced me. No, they actually tried to get me away from this whole industry. I mean, growing up in a family who, you see the months that are good and the months that are bad. My dad was like, don't do acting. My mom, seeing the girls struggle with weight problems, said, you're never dancing. And then I ended up doing Strictly Come Dancing, and I was on a Sidengo, so I just disappointed them heavily.
But did you go to university, or did you?
I didn't, actually. I was homeschooled, and I matriculated at 15, and started working.
Did you have friends when you were homeschooled?
Oh my gosh, you say that so strangely, Loga. Yes, I had friends. I was playing tennis, actually.
Against the wall?
No, I'm interested now. You were playing tennis because I love tennis.
I know you do. Actually, I was provincial. So,
oh, okay, all right.
Yes, so that's what I did most days.
You're 15, and then you decide, now I want to start working.
Yes. I actually started working when I was 3.
Okay.
I was doing voiceovers. So I'd sit on my dad's lap and he'd say a line and I'd just repeat it. And when I got to about 14, they said, do you really want to do this because you're not backing down? I said yes. And I auditioned for an incredible TV series. I was playing Catherine Bell from Jag. I was playing her daughter. And it was the first job I ever got and I was so excited. And the day I was flying to Cape Town to shoot, I got a phone call that said, oh, Jay, you're too tall and you look too old. So you don't have the part. I was distraught, I was disappointed, I thought I'm never going to act again.
That's the nature of the industry, eh?
100%. And I learned that.
I'm very confused because in my life, I lose out on things because I'm too short. You lost tall. So what are they looking for exactly?
Oh, they never know. That's the problem.
What is your type of guy?
Humble, South African.
Really? South African?
I like South African, yeah. South African men rock.
Okay, so who are you dating at the moment? Sport? Tell us.
It rhymes with Schmonathan.
For anyone who didn't understand that, she meant Jonathan Boynton Lee.
What?
No,
makes no sense.
But I know Jonathan well, and he's such an awesome guy.
He really
Down
is.
to earth, real guy, humble.
Yes, very. And also crazy.
Jay, I'm going to change the topic completely. What type of lady are you? Really,
I'm a total hippie. I'm very
So
chill.
high heels is not usually your thing?
Definitely not.
So
I'm
you
not a high
put them
heel.
on for us today?
Yes,
Oh, wow, thank
guys,
you.
feel special.
I remember the last time you said to me that you actually quit Isidingo to go take a break just to travel.
Yeah, I did. I walked from France to Spain.
Is there any other crazy stuff you've done?
Well, I love major hikes, so I like to put myself in horrible situations where I just take a tent and I just go out into nature and I walk and I see how far I can get.
And is Jonathan up for this?
Always.
Okay.
Do you think that you're a fit girl as well? Do you do a lot of gym work?
I don't do a lot of gym work at all. I don't like going to a gym because I just don't like the environment. I'd much rather go and play tennis or do a sport or do something where you're interactive.
Well, let's take a look how well you did on that GNC Power Challenge. 3, 2, 1, go! Go, 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 go! Push, push, push and breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Push your feet down on those pedals. 5 seconds. Go now. Go, go, go. Push hard. Give it everything. 3, 2, 1. Keep going, keep going. And you've done. You keep fit by walking, yet your score reflects otherwise. You got a 5.35, which puts you on top of the GNC Power Challenge. Well done. And also, that makes me Coach of the Year.
Damn straight.
I'm going to savor the victory with you.
This is actually a very good score because your coach is awful. Let's just go take a selfie, guys. So much easier.
You know what the rules usually are. You shouldn't take photos with someone that's prettier than you.
Lunga should leave.
I like that. Okay, hold it up. Okay, you don't have to push a button. All you have to do is hold your hand up. Fist, take it away and smile. That's a wrap, guys. I hope you had as much fun as we did right here in our cave.
Next week is going to be bigger and badder.
Yep, the Battle of the Kings, Toyota Hilux versus the Ford Ranger in the ultimate 4x4 challenge.
And then we'll showcase our celebrity fights against the guys from Espresso.
And then we meet two very interesting people, Ken Block, the king of drifting, as well as our mystery guest right here on the MCC.
That's the Man Cave next week, Thursday, 8:30. Find it on 3.
Ciao, guys. Should we do some shadow boxing to warm down? First, take it away and smile.
High Sense, life reimagined.
That's cheeky.